Oh, there's a random goddamn traveling merchant. Quick. Mm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm right here, I'm killing shit. Shit, shit, shit. I'm killing shit everywhere here. Yeah. It would not surprise me, to be honest. Well, no, you want to hear something crazy. You know about how the FBI has to, like, release documents after 60 years of it being a thing due to, Ronald Reagan, Well, e- every time something becomes 60 years old on, classified documents, is it 50? Oh, yeah, well, every time something becomes 50 years old by law due to the public is public knowledge. Yeah, Roswell was real. Yeah, but no, what oh shit, what I'm trying to say though is Roswell was real. So they even said that there was unidentified, like one of the documents one of the US military pilots or whatever. Back in the day, you gotta think, dude, they had normal planes. It was like World War II times, right? They reported several large balls of light going forward, backward, and diagonal, circling their plane, and then would just run off into the distance and never be seen again. This was reported on multiple occasions, and in a few occasions there were large ships that they thought were Russian planes because they thought that they were more advanced than we were, because these ships would go left, right, and would move situations that most planes even today can't move. This being said, after this was released, when Trump was in office, he made a thing called the fucking Space Force, which is now the ninth branch of the government. Do you know what Space Force is? Yes. It's not just that. They're trying to, like, okay, for instance, Elon Musk and NASA's working together and they're already, shipping shit off to the moon for us to build colonies. They already said that a branch of Space Force, like, or a platoon of Space Force will be staying on the moon as a military base just for any imminent threats to our planet, which means they are announcing that yes, there are aliens, and yeah, we're fucking preparing for aliens because even the U.S. or the FBI documents literally said yeah, there was shit we don't know what the fuck it was. Mhm. Oh, I've been seeing that. Yeah, it's just a factor. We have shit on here they don't want us to know about. Yeah, why else are we just now sitting there, And like for instance, you know how China and NASA just simply won't work together due to some sort of like alliance thing or war thing back in the day. They won't work. Yeah. So China has its own space, like not Space Force, but like own like, space company and shit. Did you see the one where they went back to the moon and they went to the dark side of it and they sat there and they found some sort of jelly-like substance that they have no clue what the fuck it was in the vacuum of space in a crater? Jelly. Yeah. They brought a sample of it back to Earth. We haven't heard anything else about it for, I mean, this was probably back in like November of last year. And we still haven't heard anything else about it. I wonder what the fuck that jelly was. Jelly indicates moisture. It indicates moisture. How the fuck is there moisture in a fucking vacuum where it's like, almost absolute zero? Everything freezes, even your skin's solid. How the fuck is jelly forming? There, well, did you know that you can actually sign up now to actually be one of the colonists that go to the moon? It's a one-way trip, but yeah, it's free. You're not expected to come back. They're doing the same thing when they go to colonize Mars. There's going to be a first platoon of people that's supposed to go there to start building shit that the robots can't. But it's the factor that if you're able to, the people that go in after you that's supposed to build the civilization and shit will. You're a builder, pretty much. You're just a guy building the shit. You don't really need it. Yeah, you're not like, hmm? Yeah, yeah, I know. That's why I haven't played it. Cause fuck that. There ain't no sense in that. An update. It'd be a lot easier just to fucking stop the game you're making, stop it for a little bit, its productions, fix all of its shit, and then reissue a disc on it that's not that fucking much memory. Well, that wasn't their fault, to be fair. That was literally one of them that they even kept saying that, hey, we're holding it off because it still has bugs we're working on. We don't want to release it. Hey, we still need to work on it. And, the mass majority of people is like, hey, we don't care. We want it how it is. And that's how we got it. Because if Oh, I was just gonna say, if like the community of people that's wanting to buy the game sits there and wants the game early, the people that's funding the game for the studio will force them to sit there and release it early. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand that. The newer generation doesn't like long games. That is now an actual proven study. The newer generation of people don't like long campaign games. No. But I like, hey, I'm going on this story, and it feels like I'm going to be on this story for a long time. That way I get the fucking most out of my money. I mean, I don't want to sit there and be like Destiny, where you get to fucking play for like fucking 5 hours, and boom, you have to buy a DLC to continue on. Yeah, but Skyrim does it right, though, with all of its side quests. I am still trying to 100% that game. I mean, I got... Well, here's the joke. I have the game Platinum, but I'm going to do every single thing there is, and you gotta think I have the Anniversary Edition, which adds like fucking thousands of new quests and new shit and everything in it. Yeah. Because the Anniversary Edition is all the Creation Club shit, right? But Bethesda already said that the Creation Club shit is 100% canon and they're listed as DLCs, not mods. So therefore, everything in them is 100% canon. So if I have to 100% the game, I have to 100% those. They added unicorns, fishing, all kinds of shit to that game. Okay. Yeah. Be careful with bees because if you aggro them in any way, they will sting you and then die. They're very, 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 very fragile things to sit there and try to farm. Because underneath of them, the only way you can actually take the honey or shit from them without them aggroing is have a fucking fireplace underneath of them and let the smoke go up to the beehive and then harvest it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude. Man, this house ever gonna get done? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Fucking, we're out of lava. I will go get more lava. Well, if we had one more fucking iron, I could actually make 10 buckets instead of 9. Okay, let's fuck my OCD. Let's go. Well, I mean, I got some, like, raw iron, but, like, there ain't no way for me to smelt it because we're out of lava. I'm already down here. They've talked about it, along with they've talked about making the Fletcher table, make it where you can make different type of arrows and shit easier. But the Fletcher table is still not a working thing, only to villagers. Well, there's potion arrows. There is. You can already make, poison arrows and shit. Well, yes, potions, Josh. All of those arrows could be made with the potion. Indeed. So, anybody get an Elden Ring? Indeed. So I take that as you are getting an Elden Ring? Man, that fucking thing's gonna be badass as hell. Open world Dark Souls. In my opinion, Bloodborne is harder than Dark Souls, but that is my opinion. Well, it's bec well, fuck, dude. Dude, let me download Bloodborne. I'll help you out with Bloodborne. As long as you've beaten the first boss in Bloodborne, I can join you. I'm on playthrough like 12. New game 12. I do too, but I don't want to take the time to go get the shit, so I was like, fuck it. But Elden Ring's gonna be badass, because here's the thing. You got Bloodborne and what, Joss? No. What do you want real quick, Joss? Please get to it before I forget what I was saying. But no, it's a Dark Souls game, so it's gonna be multiplayer. Like you can be all solo or multiplayer. Every Souls game has been that way. The only issue is you're supposed, like, when you play Souls games, you're supposed to be at least the first boss before you're allowed to join somebody. But Elden, like, the difference between Dark Souls and Bloodborne is Bloodborne's fast-paced. As long as you could sit there and know when to hit an enemy and roll out of the way, you'll never be hit in Dark Souls. Oh, and they're adding horses to Elden Ring. So you'll be able to summon in a horse to ride around on. And they added double jump and everything. So like it's yeah, what everybody has been saying is it's like Skyrim meets Dark Souls. But it's actually counted as a Souls game because it's made by the Souls company. So yeah, it's like if Dark Souls made Skyrim. It's literally what it is. Uh What's your food level looking like? Hmm. Oh, I was talking game, but yeah, real life I'm getting hungry too, but I'm coming over there to give you some food. You just need 2 slots. Bro, what the fuck are those zombies, bro, you got right there? Dude, there's so much shit. Oh my god, I have to go this way. I can't go. Oh my god, I about fell in there. Light up the top of this fucking quarry, shit. Bruh, there's a lot of shit here. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh my god, how am I alive? Oh, I'm at 2 hearts. Fucking zombie just Sparta kicked me off the fucking ledge. There's some food there. What? Hey! He came down to finish the fucking job! Tried to murder me. Yeah, you wait, motherfucker. Where the fuck you think you're going? Oh, you would turn, wouldn't you? Come on. Yeah, I see you. Bitch! Give me that goddamn membrane. Oh, to repair the Electra. Or I think you can make, like, potions out of it, too. You only have, like, a 20 per... Oh, lightning. We have lightning rods on our on our castle wall, so nothing can climb it during a lightning storm. It'll get struck by lightning. Honest to God, I kind of want to make a supercharged creeper now that the lightning rods were at it. Well, if you get a supercharged creeper to kill another enemies, like kill another creature, right? You'll get its head. Hey, you can hang on walls and shit, yeah. And if you get a skeleton, huh? It used to be that way. They took that out of the game because it was a glitch. But also, if you get a skeleton to kill a creeper, you'll get a special music disc. Ooh, that one was close. In that corner behind you, in the corner behind you, in the corner behind you. Josh, if they're there, bro, I would honestly start talking to them if you could. Oh, I didn't need Jordan there. I didn't talk to her when it was Jordan. I just talked to Keisha, because it would be a lot easier if you just talked to Keisha, not Jordan. Yeah, she's already. I put him there. Yeah, she's already going to tell him anyway. But then you won't also have to deal with Jordan if you just tell him that, because then Jordan's going to get all pissy and it's going to be a fucking show and going to say, well, yeah, or something, dude. I'm telling you. I can't get out if I wanted to. No, we're fine. It's just every time we go up there, we get attacked. No, you're not going up there. Did you just see that? Dude, lightning just struck right at the top of that. You gonna really go up there? I think it is day. Is it day? It's just raining? Oh, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I absolutely love the fucking clouds and shit on this texture pack. It actually makes them look like the sky's real instead of just blocky clouds. Yeah, that's nice. We want to get in bed. We want to get in bed. I'm talking to Josh. I said he was sleeping in a bed a second ago and he's nowhere to be found. Oh, we've been sitting here for a second. Well, let's not. Let's see what the... Oh, look, look, the sky just cleared. Look at that motherfucker burn. He won't. We didn't kill him. Here, right here. Here's this chest down here. You can fill it in. You don't know that. Josh, we gotta build all the way up to the base with stone, and then we're building paths around, and then we're building a wall connecting all the villages. We're connecting all the villages, then we're building a wall all around us and the fucking mountain. Fuck you mean we ain't gonna need stone? I need food. Do we have a smoker? We do have a smoker. Mm-hmm. You do whatever you want. I just figured this was gonna be a bedroom or some shit. Or something. I don't know. Where's the stairs coming up here at? Ladders don't look as nice as nice stairs. Oh, not in the... We're talking about in the house. You gonna put a fucking ladder in the middle of your living room to go to the next floor? It does, though. They've redid those, along with they've added new type of, like, stairs and all lock for you to use. Yeah, no, they added half blocks and triangle blocks now to build with. So, like, you can actually build the houses however you want. Yeah, no, it's not square anymore. There's triangles, there's even doubles, so like, say you don't want to just build one wall, you want your wall to be like 3 high, you can automatically build a wall that's automatically 3 high, and you just place it down. Along with the new tech shit they added, which is really cool for breeders, they added a egg incubator. So you don't have to worry about eggs anymore. It will tell you if it has mutation, it will tell you its color, it will tell you everything about the egg before you even hatch it, and it hatches it for you. It keeps it at 1 hatch durability, so the second you pull it out, you can place it down and it will hatch for you. Yeah. So you really you haven't played since Extinction? Bro, I'm serious, re-download that game. You gotta see some of that shit. Dude, Genesis 2 has a fucking, a nurse animal. A wet nurse creature. Do you know what a wet nurse is? Yes. Yeah, okay, remember how, I told you they added the egg incubators in? Yeah, they added a creature in that literally has nipples that shoots milk out of the side of it, and you put an animal or a baby animal in its inventory, and it will sit there and automatically breastfeed it until it's above, to the age to eat out of a trough. And it will walk around with the animal if it needs to walk for imprinting and everything. Yes, that's what I'm saying, dude. They have made this shit so much easier. They added ocean platforms too, so you can literally just build a platform and put it in the middle of the ocean and then build on top of that. Yeah, along with they added the giant sea turtles, which are literally giant turtles that you can build on the back of them, and they naturally grow grass and plants on them. And you can build a base on the back of them and drive them around underwater, and they naturally give you water breathing while you're on their back or in the house on their back. That's what I say. They've completely changed that game. Oh yeah. Well, see, the problem with the turtle is you gotta go to Genesis 1, and then you have to find these turtles that's just like in the ocean, and then there's a school of fish. You gotta aggro the school of fish because the school of fish will try to attack you. You lead that school of fish to one of the turtles will eat the school of fish, and that's how you tame them. But the joke is with this, if you don't want to tame the turtles and you just want an ocean platform, you have to kill the turtles to get their shell fragments to make the ocean platform. Jump pads were added too. Jump pads. So say you're building on a mountain or some shit, and you have a base right here on this side of the mountain, and you have another base on the other side of the mountain. Place a jump pad down, adjust it to the angle that you want it to shoot you, walk on it, and boom, you'll fly to the other side. Just, yeah. Oh yeah, it would be. It's fun, but by that time you usually have tech, so you don't really. But they did add it now that you don't have to actually fight bosses to get element. Well, no, you don't even have to go to another map. There's now tech dinos that spawn naturally in all maps. And you can kill them to get element dust or element shards, which can be turned into element. Yeah. And plus, Extinction isn't the best place to get element. Genesis 2 is because you could just go out into space on a, like, depending on what cycle it is that they light speed it on. You can go out into space and harvest these crystals that just give you straight element shards. And you turn the element shards into a pretty good bit of element. You could sit there for probably about 15 minutes mining this shit and have about 100 to 200 element on you. And the cool thing with element shards, well, not element shards and element now can be turned into shards or dust, and shards and dust can be transferred between all maps. Normal element can't, so it allows you to transfer your shit back and forth too. It is nice. Although the best thing that they ever added to Ark, even to this day, is the sleeping pod. Because the sleeping pod allows you, if say you're offline, right? You earn 1 experience every 2 minutes while you're laying in the pod. So, and this continues while you're offline, so you can literally like be offline for a few days and come back and be like, you know, levels 20 from 0. And it makes you invincible and naturally regenerates your health as long as you're in it until someone breaks it. Along with mechs, and they also added the fucking mechs now that you... There's the normal one from Genesis 2 that just look like normal mechs, and then there's the extinction mechs that you can literally, depending on how many people you have, as long as you have 5 people, you can combine those 5 mechs into one giant mech and make it like Voltron. And yeah, it's similar to that, yeah. And each person controls on each individual part. But yeah, you could turn it into this giant fucking robot. If everybody has a mech, you can yeah. Can't wait for Ark 2 though. That's gonna be tits. Mm-hmm. Do you even know the story so far to Ark 2? Okay. Okay, what it is the human race literally wiped itself to extinction over element and its wars and genetically modifying shit and bringing shit that's been extinct back to life and everything. And well, element is an alien resource. The aliens seen that we wiped ourselves out, so they were like, we'll take the human code and modify it to make them stronger and faster, and then allow them to be the predecessors of Earth to, you know, continue on their species. So they brought us back, they put us in these little bubbles out in space that are called arcs. These arcs are simulations of what we would see in the real world. While we're in the arcs, we are not really there. We're in a cryopod, which you find out in Genesis 2, that you wake up from, and in Genesis 2, you're your real person. Any other time you're playing Ark, you're in a simulation. So, in Genesis Part 2, you wake up, and this is why you get a tech suit right from the bat and everything, is you wake up out of the cryopod, you realize that Rockwell sat there and took over the ship, and is trying to pretty much wipe out the remaining humans that's left. Earth's living creatures on it, like all the dinosaurs and all the shit they brought back from the life, all the nowadays creatures and everything, and it's trying to find a new home in the solar system because Earth got wiped out, right? Well, and at the end of at the end of Genesis 2 DLC, you yourself sacrifice yourself to try to save the ship and die in the process because your robot chick shoots you off into space to try to save you. A meteorite comes by and bashes your mech and you die at the end of Ark 2. This being said, all the other survivors got to crash land on this new planet, and this new planet was already inhabited. And this is where Arc 2 starts. So the next game, we're going to be on a different planet. We're going to be real living creatures, and they said that they're going to put us back into the Stone Age, because the people who left the Ark and woke up from the cryopods discarded the knowledge of element. Therefore, when we crash landed on the new planet in Arc 2, we are literally no different than cavemen, but with the knowledge of normal people. And there's like these goblin-like creatures on there, which is another intelligent race that was already inhabiting that planet. And here we are, we crashed our entire fucking Ark spaceship into it. So now this planet has dinosaurs and all these other extinct creatures from our planet on their planet, eating all these creatures alive, and this is why those intelligent creatures are now hostile with us. So we're pretty much invading an entirely different planet in Arc 2. You don't actually understand the story until you actually read all the notes, but yeah, pretty much that's the short answer. We're in a simulation, we fucking fight the overseer bosses, we wake up, and the world's gone. And this is why I got on one of the first notes you get on the island, it explains with Helena, which is technically the robot that tries to save your life in Genesis 2, because she dies in Scorched Earth. She gets the aliens bring her back and put her intelligence into a robot, and she doesn't remember anything from the previous life, just to try to keep the human race alive. But she gets on there and she tries to like stop Rockwell, because Rockwell's dumb ass is sitting there eating element and all this shit and experimenting on himself. He goes mad and literally becomes a god, wakes up from his cryopod and where he's been experimenting on himself and shit. He's a mutant and he's literally becoming one with the ship. And that's Genesis 2. Your whole point in Genesis 2 is to try to stop him from devouring the ship entirely and try to get all the survivors and all the creatures off of the Ark into a new planet to survive. Yeah. But that would also explain why you would just like revive and just, you know, keep getting up and up and up repeatedly, because you weren't really dying. Yeah, well, no, in Genesis 2 you don't have the implant, and technically when Genesis 2 was supposed to be released, they said that it was supposed to be a permanent death map, because you wake up and you're in your real body. You're not in a you know, dream or anything anymore. You're in the real world. And they said that they were going to make it where if you die for good and have to make a new character. People didn't like that, so they made it where you just respawn like all the other games, but that was literally what was supposed to happen. It looks good. Trapdoors? Oh, okay. So is there an actual way to get up there? Honest? I still say I want there to be a way to get up there, and that could be our attic, but later. For right now, you just do whatever you're doing with the house. I kind of want to move my bed up here soon. Man, look at that goddamn moon in this texture pack, bro.